Get this stuff out of the way. Got ourselves a big one today, Gary. It's from our buddies at Lenovo. And this is, of course, the Tab Extreme. Now this is the first, hopefully, of many Lenovo products that we got from our best friend forever, Katie. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back and watch the CES video. But today we have, I gotta roll my sleeves up for this. We have the Lenovo Tab Extreme with the Extreme keyboard and Precision Pen 3. Ooh. Now this is a pretty pricey boy. It's about $1,100 with all the accessories, but it comes with this absolutely massive 14.5-inch OLED tablet, which features an octa-core processor, octa JBL speakers, 12,300 milliamp battery, and this cool keyboard slash case slash stand. Look at that. And it's all powered by magnets. Stubbs is losing his mind right now. What else is in the box? Let's try not to break it. Little, what's this? Oh, a little piece. Wait a minute. Steady. So this goes, snaps in here. We have a cool pen, power cord, power brick, and I guess that's it. So let's see what we got here. So here's your keyboard slash display stand slash carrying case. And let's see. Magnets. How do they work? Look at that. Just latches on. Whoa. Tell you what, that's hard to get off the magnet. That's sturdy. That's not going nowhere. It gets the dad seal of approval. Tell you, this tablet itself, beautiful. OLED has a camera on the back. I don't know. Do people take pictures with these? Seems unnecessary. Has a very premium feel. I like it. So, hello. So I guess what's next is we're just gonna plug this in, charge it, and then I will do some actual work. I'm actually going to test this and not just open it and paw at it like a monkey and say, "Oh, hey Gary, what's this do?" We're actually gonna test it, and I'm gonna come back with a real review. How do you like that? Huh? And of course, we're gonna use it for gaming. Hey look, it's a classic Zoo Reviews. If I'm going to be doing laptops, I got to figure out a better way to film this. I use these children's bricks as a backdrop. Now when you have this keyboard case attached, there's a mouse pad, there's a keyboard, you can back out of stuff, and it's still the standard Android experience with your buttons on the bottom. However, you can, watch this, turn it into laptop mode. Wait, turn it into PC mode. Wow. And now it's basically like a Chromebook. Open up Netflix, or games, or paint program. We're going to get into painting here in a little bit. But desktop mode is more if you want to be productive and say, "Oh, Gary." And then, of course, you save that for later purposes. So you got laptop mode. Everything looks pretty cool. I will tell you, laptop mode, full screen on laptop mode is, there are some issues. Like if I open up YouTube, it opens it up as this window, and it's imprecise. But the screen on this, ain't she a beaut? She's a 14.5-inch OLED screen. I like OLED. OLED is a cool new thing. And this is 3K. And I apologize in advance because I will screw this up. I'm going to say it's 4K at least once in the review. It's 3K. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have some hand problems. 8 JBL speakers, which get real loud. What we're looking at is the actual handheld. Ooh. It feels amazing because it has an aluminum matte finish and shiny glass. Ooh, I like both of those things. It's also green, if that's important to you. It's 100% recycled. What? How do they do that? Well, it's made out of aluminum. So every time me and Gary put a couple tall boys back, we chuck them in the blue bin, and then they gradually make their way to Lenovo, who melts them down and turns them into beautiful new tablets. So that's honestly, it's a reason to drink more beer for me and Gary. I mean, I'm not the one saying it. For legal purposes, Lenovo's not the one saying it, but we need more aluminum. Obviously. The keyboard itself ain't too bad. It's easy to type on. You can also plug this into a monitor and share it. Huh? You can use your tablet as a control panel and share it to a big monitor. You can also use this as a monitor, either wirelessly or I believe through USB-C. Your PC can use this as a monitor in a pinch. It does have a micro SD slot, so you can put all your games and your files and your weird stuff on there if you want. It has a MediaTek Dimensity 9000 octa-core processor. Ooh! It has Android 13, but, just today, it updated to Android 14, and they say they're going to upgrade it all the way to Android 16. How do you like that? It has 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of onboard storage. Now, there is one slight issue that will become apparent as we try to emulate games on here, and that is that it does have a Mali graphics processing unit, which doesn't play well with Dolphin or Yuzu for some reason. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. So, what are you going to do? I know what you're all here for, and that is Zoo Does Art. So let me open up Ibis Paint, and we're going to do some beautiful paintings. Let's just take a moment. I'm going to grow an afro and a beard, and we're going to have ourselves a little painting time with your old buddy, Zoo Ross. Oh, heck, let's start with a nice, deep blue. That looks like a nice blue. Get that scraped on there. And, let's just use fan brush and, oh heck, the big old brush, and just brush that in all on the page. Okay, Gary, here's your bravery test. It's running over some rocks down here. You know what? We just made a little waterfall right down here. Doesn't work unless you make the sound. Zoo reviews. Yeah. And there you go. That's Gary and Zoo and Steve and Darren. I forget what his name was. Their nice little cabin. And you can do all of that with this pen that came with the Lenovo Tab Extreme. What? You guys wanted me to do emulation stuff too? Oh! We'll end today's training here. Okay, 3DS on here is going to run amazing. This is at 3x. It'll run at 4x if you really want it to. But this is at 3x. This is, of course, Fire Emblem Echoes, which is my hard 3DS emulation test. And I'll show you some gameplay here. You can use a controller, or if you want to be completely unhinged, you can get one of your expandable guys. Watch this. Uh-oh. So practically speaking, this isn't ideal. The only reason I'm doing this, outside of the fact that I'm slightly unhinged, is that Lenovo is coming out with a new tablet very soon called the M11, and it's smaller than this. Now this is a 14.5-inch OLED display, and the M11, I think, is 11 inches. Now that's considerably smaller, and it'll fit one of these expandable controllers, like the new ones coming from GameSir, more in the middle, which means this is like a giant Surface Duo, or a giant 3DS. You can move your windows around, make this one a little further down, whatever. Just as a proof of concept, you can put it in an expandable controller now. This tablet's too big. Smaller tablets from Lenovo will give you roughly the same performance, but a smaller form factor for vertical display. Let's go back to regular mode. We're going to take it down to 2.5. I would consider it to be 100% playable at 3, but it is getting some dips. Whoa! Super rude, dude! Bro, you okay? What are you doing? Get up. So GameCube runs a lot worse than I thought it would. This is OpenGL 1x resolution. And it chugs. So like lower end GameCube games, they run okay, but anything higher just craps the bed. Such as, we're not even going to try Rogue Leader. Let's try Medal of Honor. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Oops! Down I go. I saw in Mythbusters that the bullets don't go that far underwater.
Patterson, you're up. Get over here.
Oh, for God's sake. What?
Private Jones has enough Bangalore to clear a hole in the wire.
Okay.
But he's pinned behind that Belgian gate down the line.
Of course he is.
Help Jones back to our position.
I got it. Come here, Fritz. Alright, I quit. Germans win the war. GameCube performance on here. And I don't know why. Because it plays PlayStation 2 pretty good. It plays 3DS on here really good. I don't know why GameCube just... Whatever. I don't know. I didn't invent the thing. Oh well. I guess, Gary, with all that being said, it's time for... What did we learn? We learned that the Lenovo Tab Extreme with extreme keyboard and precision pen is a very nice, very expensive tablet that our dear friend Katie sent me to review. It has a 14.5-inch OLED display. It's got a 13 megapixel front and a 13 megapixel rear camera. It's got that cool pen. It's got a 12,300 milliamp battery. It's got Octa JBL speakers. It's got USB-C ports to beat the band. And it does extremely well at what it's designed to be, which is an Android tablet with a pen, with a keyboard, with it all integrated all in one system. However, if you try to take it outside the bounds of its normal activities, such as for video games, it plays everything up until GameCube. Great, as you would expect from a $1,000 tablet. GameCube falls flat on its face. I think GameCube and Switch, honestly, are because this has a Mali GPU, and the emulators just aren't optimized for it. They fight hard. And if you can get Vulkan running, it runs better. But even then, it's weird though, because PlayStation 2 will play at 3x. Some games like God of War, you take it down at 2.5. But it plays really, really good, and you would think, wow, this has a lot of performance. But then GameCube, just doesn't work. 3DS, you can play it landscape or portrait at 2x or 3x. It plays great. It's beautiful to look at. It's chef's kiss. But then GameCube just doesn't run. It's odd. And I guess maybe if you want, I can delve a little further in here. Hey, it's Russell Core. I can get a couple different versions of Dolphin Emulator instead of just the beta build from the Play Store. I can really try to get it to work if you want. But honestly, this review is kind of just a precursor for the M11 Lenovo tablet that's coming soon, which will be a lot cheaper. I think it's like $200, maybe $180. I don't know. We'll obviously have a link for that in coupon codes. That, as a smaller tablet, that basically the same amount of emulation performance, maybe slightly better emulation performance. That's great. This is just kind of a proof of concept test. Can Zoo review a tablet? And I guess the jury is out. If you guys want, I'll post the entire Bob Ross painting video as a separate video. It's about 25 minutes long, and I go from tip to tail, and I make a beautiful painting. Beautiful. And right before your eyes. So let me know. That might be some bonus content. Just Zoo full Bob Rossing for 24 minutes. I can't recommend you go out and buy this if you want to use it for emulation. If you want an amazing tablet with a keyboard that's a cover and all that jazz, beautiful. Look at that. Look at the OLED screen watching YouTube at, oh heck, let's get it up to 4K. I mean, if you want it for media or for productivity, it's amazing. Look at this screen. It's an OLED screen. It'll run 4K videos with nary a hitch. If you're using it for video or productivity or any sorts of arts and crafts with that pen, unequivocally give this a look, especially if it's on sale. But as an emulation device, maybe it's because the screen's so big. You got to push more pixels out. I don't know. I mean, compare this to a 35XX. That's a lot more pixels, right? I really appreciate Katie, our good buddy Katie from Lenovo, sending this, and I hope she'll send us some more Lenovo cool stuff to review, like the M11 tablet, or of course the Lenovo Legion Go. Please, I would wholly recommend this as a productivity multimedia tablet if you have the money and you want something giant and beautiful and powerful. It just doesn't want to cooperate with certain emulators, and that's kind of a bummer. If this had something different than a Mali graphics chip, it might perform a lot better. I think it's kind of held back by that just because the emulators don't want to cooperate. Not that it doesn't have the sheer power. I guess I'll give it as a general tablet an 8 out of 10, and as an emulation tablet a 6 out of 10. So it's good, but I wouldn't use it for emulation. We'll see how the M11 performs. So if you liked the video, if you liked my insane painting or any of the stuff, remember to like and subscribe. And do let me know in the comments if you want that full painting video, because I'll release it. I don't care. I don't care about the analytics. I'll do it. I'll do it for you, the viewer. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.